Jacob V Enterprises is back at Slashcraft again with 2.29k subscribers. He uploaded why fan should never be trusted ever again, and doesn't deserve forgiveness. Oh, and get a lord of his hypocrisy at the grooming allegations, why he doesn't deserve sympathy by his old fans back then. I bet he typed quote-unquote censor to avoid community guideline strike coming to his channel. I'm not watching that due to copyright infringement. He said he wasn't gonna make this script, but he decided to do it that way more people, to stay the hell away from SG and his quote-unquote bootleggers, shouldn't be leaking, while you bootleg Syra's genitals, because SG exposed her child pornography distributor she has done. He screenshots out of quote-unquote specific evidence to back up his claims. Why he wanted to cheer her up from the suicide tick from SG. Now keep this in touch, that Syra does not have a right headset, to have suicidal thoughts, by cutting herself with the scissors and unfortunately it deleted. Never can be found again. Paul decided to avoid any backlash of the return of Gyra Favor, to save his own career. He claimed SG straight up shared his post, and called it quote-unquote mean-spirited way, to get his worst came out of his non-existent mouth. That's how retarded that he sounded right now.
The entire situation has been absolutely insane, to say the least. Between people slandering Syra for what she never did, and letting Jeremy Gonzalez get away with what he was originally exposed for in the first place, I think it's safe to say that the entire Ving community is indeed a dangerous place to be in, and nowhere is it any more apparent than with one inconsiderate douchebag named SG who really fucked it all up, truly infuriating me in a way I could never have even imagined, even in my worst nightmares. Why is that? Watch this whole video, and
shut up. That's the example of insecurity. Whenever Hippery Cartoon and Winter made a well-bangers pat on you, you changed the entire select schedule to someone else to milk on. You're nowhere near to expect warm welcomes at any appearance on Discord server, not even Record Guy server, to speak aware about this individual. Also, your post doesn't dispute with your bullshit claims saying otherwise. Pinkstone has already accused you of pedophile by grooming Angeline Arts and bunch of backpeddlers, to gain sympathy back on schedule. Embarrassing. In epilogue, I think these three individuals during the war is no better at each other's with dire relationships between love and hate in common for faking suicide in the past times passed by around the clock, by having crush on Syra who saved child pornography, provided my point, that he's still a bad person who can't handle the dark truth about himself and his precious girlfriend Syra.
Oh, and did I mention the whole truth of what the hell has been going on with him? Oh yes, I almost forgot to mention quite a whole lot of people, which I warned a lot of them about, and the dark truth getting spread all across multiple people, and all the evidence showing even more that I have gathered within time as they all pass by, has all come down to this very moment. That's right. I have officially made an entire document out of SG, exposing all the shit he has done, and I couldn't be more satisfied to say that SG is absolutely and definitely not getting away with any of this shit. The document exposing SG will definitely be in the link in the description. So,
in case you guys have been living under a rock, Jeremy Gonzalez shared a video made by a troll video of naked users being crucified, which keep in mind, the users in the video are fucking minors, I kid you not. And the screenshot shown was 2 months ago before the troll got terminated. While sure, Jeremy Gonzalez was despising the video, it doesn't change the fact that trolls are meant to be ignored. And worse, Jeremy Gonzalez didn't even bother censoring it, which could give off the impression that he shared uncensored child porn. Although it was confirmed that Jeremy Gonzalez despised the video, and that neither Jeremy Gonzalez nor Syra had any child porn at all. Although that still doesn't mean I will like Jeremy Gonzalez anyways. But for some goddamn reason, Slashcraft, aka Griffin Copeland, thought it would be a good idea to be a fucking inconsiderate idiot and a massive jackass and frame Syra for it, basically pulling a Pinkstone move by—
Let me a second to pause right here, you truth denial. I know what you're doing. You're about to describe someone as a slanderer. Bruh, you need to understand that person is not slandering you. They are just speaking the truth about your actions. Regardless, it's just internet for having no intentions of it. We're skipping this part.
Keep in mind that Syra was trying to expose Jeremy Gonzalez for sharing such a troll video involving naked users being crucified. And keep in mind, the screenshot that Syra took, which is in this document right now, was censored this whole time, and SG was blind to realize that. But for some reason, quite a bunch of fucking idiots are hating on Syra for it instead of Jeremy Gonzalez due to them believing SG's lies, especially considering that they are distributors and bootleggers who are just way too stupid to realize what the hell is actually going on, because all they ever cared about is themselves, since they all literally gave Jeremy Gonzalez a free pass, and went after—
Stop it right there. I know what you're doing. You're about to pull the innocent card. You know damn well that you're not allowed to be doing that. Let's skip this part.
Apparently, by their logic, exposing someone for sharing child porn is apparently evil. It would definitely be like if N64 follows in the shop operators for exposing immediately, where if empty, it can first get a low public for rolling out launchables compared to non-launch a product made by Mr. Beast, C, and Logan Ball, in which the product basically a scrap product that allows only made to capitalize off of the success of lunchables. Oh, wait, Logan Ball went after an empty, and for rolling out the product. And more frustratingly, whenever Cyber exposes Jeremy lost for sharing a child porn video, there are people who are like, are you fucking kidding me, Cyber? Why the fuck would you share child porn? Damn it. You should absolutely be ashamed of yourself after you should have done, that's all. But whenever someone exposes me for sharing child porn, nobody says a word. Absolute hypocrisy is finest. Even though it's success, but still. And take a while to how all this out.
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass.
Sir Topham Hatt didn't think this was funny at all.
That's right, and I'm absolutely not even joking. Cyber lost in a suicidal state and through a lot of anxiety and depression. Thanks to all of the help that SG and his bootleggers put her through, and it has only gotten worse with each passing time, to the point where it was near impossible for her to recover at the time. And this has even gotten to the point where, I'm not joking, Cyber has lost even cut herself with scissors because of SG. I'm not even goddamn fucking joking about this. This actually happened, even after I had been giving her the support she needed. Keep in mind that this is a real screenshot of her goddamn arm, with real scissor marks being shown right in front of you, in your very eyes. Do you not see what you and your bootleggers did, SG?
Did you know that if you close your mouth, you can actually shut up and not give your opinion that no one asked for?
I mean, done. Cyber has already been through enough shit, damn it. So the administrative lawyer asked and yelled at Cyber, made her cry, and made her go, bias, which isn't the only time that Cyber got yelled at, since she also got yelled at in August 2020. Her older sister has been constantly mistreating her, even to the point where Cyber's older sister made Cyber self-harm herself on September 22nd, 2023, and mistreated her over fucking pizza rolls. Pizza rolls? Really? In January 13th, 2023, Cyber locked in 6th grade 2. She almost got attacked on April 7th, 2023, causing her to cry on that day, and she almost suffered from a panic attack that day too. Phyllis Horrible 01 sexually harassed and groomed her on her birthday, and now SG slandered her and Cyber bullied her along, which is bootleggers. Plus, Cyber is sensitive and has anxiety, and SG managed to screw up her life even more. Mark, if screwed up is not the right word to describe this, then let's just say he definitely affected her even more, in the worst amount of ways possible. Oh, and when I tried exposing him through a community post, SG debunked my community post in a rather mean-spirited way, and decided to make Cyber feel even worse than she already did prior. Needless to say, SG turned July 2024 into an internet war zone. But it definitely doesn't stop here, as SG would continue to slander Cyber, even going to the point where he accused her of having child porn as her wallpaper. And guess what? There's no goddamn proof of that. Even more proof that SG doesn't even give a fuck about what Cyber has been through. In fact, SG only cares about himself, and only himself, even going to the point where she keeps milking Cyber's plans of death. Damn, he really is that obsessed with her to the point where he practically has a hate porn for her and treats her like she was people, like I people, not and possibly Megan. You thought I was done here? Oh yeah, it gets even worse. See what you have done to her, SG. You and your bootleggers negatively affected her future. What do you all have to say for yourselves? Oh, and alongside that, SG also justifies this constantly by gaslighting other people as well. He even tried to gaslight Cosmic Godzilla too. Believe it or not, Cyber isn't the only one that SG made suicidal. SG also did the same with Michael Mitchie as well. Oh, and did I also forget to mention that SG also accused Michael Mitchie of liking child porn without any proof of it whatsoever? He even made the claim that Michael Mitchie made child porn out of blue eye, and worse, SG didn't even show any proof of this. And he plays the victim card and pulls this excuse out of his ass to justify this. If you really want me to show proof of what Michael Mitchie did, that means you want to see child porn. Oh yeah, SG also resorted to doxing as well, as you can see right here. SG doxed Cyber's tape, and also decided to take lessons from Ryan, and doxed Hilarious. Oh, and SG and Film Wizard, aka Penny both went and doxed Simulations Island as well.
Oh, you're a creep! No Radiohead for you! Just get out. Just go away, please. Alright, you clearly can't control yourself.
Hold up. This is Dark Magician Girl speaking to you. Are you about to deny the fact that Syra is a pedophile? Bruh, you need to understand that SG has full rights to call her out for being a CP distributor. And you just gonna deny the truth we speak about her actions. Let's skip this part and resume the video.
And I also heard from someone named Jane Zorro that SG said the word back in 2023. And he was right. Note that this right here is Jane Zorro confusing SG's gender for female. Who knows? Intentional or not, in terms of mistaking someone's gender, SG is still right and he should never have said the word in the first place. To conclude this document, judging from all that has been seen in this entire document, Slashcraft, aka Griffin Copeland, is indeed a reading blank and considered slanderer, a master bully, a gaslighter, a witch hunter, a racist jerk, and a juvenile delinquent who has progressively gotten even worse as time passes by, and definitely deserves to be in the juvenile detention center after everything he has done. He also uses any sort of excuse he can, especially being 14 and not knowing any better excuse, which is the kind of excuse that most autistic have been going out of their asses constantly, despite the fact that juvenile detention exists to gaslight others and manipulate them for his own selfish benefit and to take advantage of his own fan base for his amusement too, without even having a single care about anyone's feelings but his own. And to those of you who have never heard of SG until now or ever, please stay far away from him. For all of these reasons mentioned in document overhaul. And everyone, please support Cyber and Michael Mitchie in any way you can, because they both have already been through enough shit, especially Cyber. Oh, and make sure to spread these links too. Number 6 Cyber, number 3 Cyber, number 6 Michael, number 3 Michael, number 7 down, SG.
Not to mention, that he's constant yappery community post whatever save his career, of what's left of his own egotistical fallen bad justice hero who belongs in prison and his precious girlfriend named Syra, and yeah boy the slacker pedo normalizer who claimed, the 3-year-old age gap is okay, but it's a red flag, to go around minors who can't consent just yet till they turn 16, 17, or 18. Congratulations motherfucker, you just admitted yourself a self-admit pedophile who's dating a 15-year-old user named Evelyn who's having those questionable role plays with her with the nice kisses and make out. Thankfully he got arrested for good. This is me Jacob V Enterprises signing off with this degeneracy.